First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Ketel Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Into the box, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. One out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Darvish pauses. 2-2 on its way home. Now a foul tip held onto by Lucroy. Well done there to record the strikeout. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. Ian Desmond comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Out for the Rangers, center fielder, Ian Desmond.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. In now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first to complete the double play. Carlos Beltran gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Yasmani Grandal makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. Nelson Cruz stands in. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Lucroy has it. Chris Davis stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, just looked like he pulled across that slider a little too much. Might have tried to overthrow it.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he botches it. And so now we'll get a look at a guy that played his college ball down the road in Westwood, Chase Utley. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. He struck him out. In and out of trouble. Adrian Beltre strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Peterson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Jonathan Lucroy ready to take his first cuts here. Richards gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Puig giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Rougned Odor gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jock their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Fly ball out toward right field. Chu has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ketel Marte will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. In there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. Yasiel Puig will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. High in the air out to center field. Desmond moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mitch Moreland will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Into the seats, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, played on the backhand. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Gomez is retired, 2 down now. Elvis Andrus digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. Richards is ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Ian Desmond will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Yasmani Grandal is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Nelson Cruz gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Chris Davis walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomez sprinting after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Shin-Soo Choo is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Too low, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. skied in the air to straightaway left. Reddick has a beat on it. One down. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Beltran.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Two and 0 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Now he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Richard steps into his windup. Here he comes on 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Bat explodes as this has popped up. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. This is lifted out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Josh Reddick heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Moreland's there. The tag, and he is out. Jock Peterson is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. There as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, 2 down now. Ketel Marte stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Jonathan Lucroy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher.
Richards peers in. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Rougned Odor is at the plate now, flied out at his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Seager. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Puig has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the speedy Carlos Gomez. First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yasiel Puig will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gomez has a read on it. Oh, and he botches it. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Corey Seager will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Ball 1. A runner in scoring position with none out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. This is in the air to left. On the move is Gomez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now the relay home, and he is in there. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Chris Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Chris Davis.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Up high. 2-1 now. All even now. 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Ian Gasman.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Marte is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Chase Utley will stand in here to start the seventh in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Derek Holland.
Number 45.
Kike Hernandez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start it. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. They got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Mark Trumbo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Right there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Trumbull will take the turn and head for second now. The relay, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Jock Peterson takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Looking to keep this a one-run game. High pop-up. Holland with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are two down. Ketel Marte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gomez giving chase. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Leading off the inning, Carlos Beltran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Richards is there for it. One away. Adrian Beltre will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the 4th player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit to third. Seager gloves it. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Jonathan Lucroy will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yasiel Puig comes to the plate, and he'll start us off that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Hard liner toward short. And a dive at short, but he won't be near it, as this could wind up as extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay. Oh, and he throws it away. Corey Seager will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chu has it in his tracks. 1 out. The relay throw, and he's safe. Yasmani Grandal will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Chu is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Nelson Cruz strides forward now with a very important insurance run. Number 51 will come in and pitch now. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is fouled back and out of play. He got him. And what would have been an insurance run is in. Leading off the inning, Rougned Odor. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing around first, heading for second now. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Trying to hold the lead. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So striding in, Carlos Gomez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig is there. Let's see if they test it. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Chris Davis, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Here's the 0-2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. Beltre has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Jock Peterson stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. And he lays off again, ball 3. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Ketel Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Striding in to start the ninth, Elvis Andrus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Ball 3.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Peterson is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates could say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Luis Avilan will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up the save. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Adam Duvall will pinch hit here.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
Up and in for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the